Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we've returned to the PlayStation 5 Pro version of the sim to do another little live flight and free flight. So as usual, if you want to join, we're on US West servers. Make sure in flight conditions you're set to all players, and multiplayer being on, and you should be good to go. So, hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Thursday. Glad everybody enjoyed our little adventure in the SR-71 yesterday. And yeah, hello Tomato Guy, Monorific, AJ, and Ryan. Hello, hello. And Thomas and Patty. Oh my goodness. It's always so exciting to see so many people pop in right away. But yeah, hopefully you're having a great Thursday. We are down in Arizona today. We're actually up or south of the Grand Canyon. I thought it'd be kind of a fun little flight to make our way up to it. We're going to be in the C90 GTX King Air for today's flight. But we are starting off from the lovely airport of Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu, which is of course Sedona. Here, hang on, let me increase the size of the screen here. But yeah, that's where we're at. So if you want to join on up, US West servers on the PlayStation, and you can go ahead and do so. And Michael, hello as well. Simon, good evening to you. Will future update let you fly higher? In regards to what? Because, I mean, the aircraft that are already in the sim default are set to their realistic ceiling height. I mean, when third-party stuff comes up in the springtime, you will have some third-party content where, you know, you can go way into outer space with alien spacecraft and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, if you're wanting that, eventually from third-party stuff, yes, but with everything that's already in the default sim, they're set to their realistic ceiling height and altitude. And then what we're going to do here is we'll do a couple touch and goes, let people kind of file on in, and go from that. And Snus, hello! Welcome back to another stream. Hopefully you're having a great Thursday. Same to everybody else. I'm flying in career mode right now. Very nice, Patty. I grabbed my first Vision Jet. Oh shoot, I need to change that. But yeah, I got my Vision Jet for my VIP charter flight company. Exciting having that. Starting to build up our money. And go, oh shoot, I should have multiplayer on. Why did I not? What in the world? Why did I have that off? Here, hang on, I need to restart then. I don't know. I'm telling everybody else you need to have multiplayer on. I don't even have it on. I don't remember turning that off. But, yeah, let's go ahead and have that all situated here. I turned everything off, apparently. I don't know what I was doing, but I don't even remember doing it. So that's great. Let's try that again. And Encoder, hey Milk, just stopping by really quick again between work. Well, happy to have you here for a few seconds. Hopefully work's going by well and almost done with the shift. You've probably answered this before, but why did you switch to PS5 from PC? I don't know why people keep thinking we just streamed on PC yesterday. The last few videos have been on PC. I haven't switched from anything. But I don't know why there's this idea that I don't cover the other platforms anymore. I don't understand it. The other reason, I mean, if there's a reason, there's more people flying with us on PlayStation than PC and Xbox, so it's always an enjoyable time seeing so many people here. And I'll see if I see names. I might have to restart the sim in order for it to kind of fully reset. We'll see. But we're going to do some touch and goes anyways, and go from that. I also need to change the audio here. I love having the ATC going through the controller, especially for career mode when I'm not around, so I can actually hear the stuff going on. It's always quite handy. General sound, and then over to default again. Perfect. Oh, I see a name. I saw it. Wait, what? Okay, there's Thomas. He's floating. Oh, and there's Chosen. Oh, good. Everybody's loading in. Perfect. I was a bit worried I'd had to restart the sim for it to take effect. What airport are you at, AJ? It is Sedona in Arizona. We're going to be heading north, going to the Grand Canyon. But we are at Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu. KSEZ. And Super Kid. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Thursday. Been a bit sick with a fever and a blocked nose for a couple of days, but starting to feel better now. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully you'll be 100% here shortly, but glad you're feeling better there. And Simon, I've been concentrating on career mode today up to level 18. Nice! I actually just got over level 100 yesterday, which was exciting. Oh, you're good, Ja. I just, you know, I get that comment from time to time where people are, oh, why did you abandon Xbox and PC? Especially after less than 24 hours when I was on those platforms, you know. But it's all good. Hey, Glenn, doing great. And Films, Sedona is our airport today in Arizona. KSEZ, Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu. Why does my controller gyro going out of sync? Sometimes I may be doing wrong. I do find it hard to keep the aircraft stable whilst in... Well, I mean, the thing you want to do, too, is... Why is it already floating? What is going on with you and Thomas and... Hopefully I don't have to restart the sim in order for it to kind of figure out what it's doing. We'll give it a little bit. What was I answering? Oh, gyros... I've not been having that issue. Because when you enable gyroscope, you want the controller to be flat and level, and then activate it. Because I mean, if you activate the mode, hang on, I need to do some things here, else it's gonna be a pain to taxi. Perfect. Because yeah, if you have the controller like angled like this, it's gonna throw everything off because then your center point's weird. So make sure when you do activate gyroscope, the controller's flat and level. That way you have a nice, easy time controlling it, because I've not had any issues regarding flying for long distances with a gyro. I have a problem with every commercial plane. When I'm landing at 100 feet, my plane just randomly makes nosedive. Do you know why? Speed is normal. I don't know why. I mean, we've flown quite a few of the airliners over the course of the last few weeks and have not run into any nosediving maneuver by the aircraft. And only I'm chosen Rasta in the Pilat. Oh, very nice. I think I might have to restart my sim, folks. I'm gonna be honest, because I think everything's kind of breaking on me. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. I can't believe I had multiplayer off. When did I do that? The whole time I've been trying to figure that out, because I don't remember ever... I must have been recording something, and I didn't want planes in the... Oh, wait. No, that was on PC when I did the airport video. I really don't even know. But anyways, I'll be right back. And the Styers, nice. We look forward to having you in the skies. And good day from William Mount Gambier, South Australia, at 4:20 in the morning. Well, happy to have you here, Bill. Hopefully you're having a fantastic start to your Friday then. And West US servers, Snus. That is one thing I really want them to change. I don't know why it's not a thing we can toggle off, because I don't like that either, because that does happen in cursor mode. Even when you have autopilot set up, it can kind of override the autopilot, and it's the most obnoxious thing. I really want that to be a toggleable thing, because it's basically just trying to make it to where when you're in the cursor mode, the plane won't crash. But typically when doing that, the plane wants to crash instead of helping you out. So it's definitely something I want to see removed, because it's never a help. It's more so a nuisance than anything that's helpful. So I've been enjoying my career progress as well. Nice GSR. I love that mode. I mean, it's just, I'm making a video about it. Kind of things I want to see changed, improved, added, and all that. So I've been kind of working on that here and there. It'll probably go out over the weekend, but I love that mode. It's so nice. Alright, now with our multiplayer settings correctly set up here, let me make sure everything's good. All players live. Let me make sure multiplayer is on. It is? Alright, everything should be good this time. Fantastic. Third time's a charm, folks. Have you had issues with light cargo missions glitching out when skipping to descent? I don't skip, so I wouldn't be able to experience that, Nuggets. So I'm not entirely sure if it's a wide issue. But yeah, I don't use the skip functionality, so I will not be able to help with that. Love this King Air. Thing's awesome. Alright, let's boot this up for the third time. And Fox, settling down to a nice, relaxing live stream with you. Perfect wind down indeed. Headphones noise canceling oh, very nice, Fox. Well, happy to have you. I'll be sure to change the tone of my voice so we can make it nice and smooth on this relaxing live stream. Those blooming vans driving at you. I mean, you know, they try to make your taxi a little bit more exciting for you. The gyro center point changes for me, you know, like when you bank, you have to counter to return. I mean, if you're flying in heavy wind conditions, of course, you're going to have to correct that. So, I mean, there is instances where you are going to have to do it just like you would with a flight stick or anything else. So if you had a really heavy crosswind going from right to left, you'd have to bank the plane over to the right to counteract that push that's happening, or else the plane's going to naturally bank to the left because of that wind. So there are situations where that's going to normally happen. Will the servers crash on Christmas Day for PS5? No. No, I mean, it didn't crash with the Premium Deluxe, Aviator Deluxe Edition. It didn't collapse with the Standard Edition releasing. So I would be surprised if anything goes wrong regarding that. So I know we had people with us. I mean, I don't know what I've done, but I've seemingly broke multiplayer, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know what I've done, folks. Because we saw 3 people with us in the beginning, and then everybody slowly disappeared. So hopefully people just kind of show up here, and all is well. Bring that engine RPM down so we're not having to fight the aircraft too much. Because that's one thing with turboprop aircraft. They are going to taxi very, very fast if you're not going to low idle, bringing that RPM down. Because, I mean, even if you bring the RPM down, you're still going to have to manage it pretty well. So, now I'm hitting the brakes too much here. Let me go ahead and get the heat on as well, so we don't have to see the flashing lights. Should be right here. Yes. And what is this? RVS not ready. I don't know what that is, but we're going to go ahead and clear that out, because I don't think we need it. Last night, toggling cursor mode, it would set flaps 1. That, I mean, it definitely shouldn't be doing flaps. I've not seen it do that personally, but I do know what you're talking about, where it goes down, or just, it's just annoying. They need to remove it, because it doesn't help. It's more of a pain than anything. And, I mean, there's some aircraft that still need some work regarding skipping, but the other side of it, too, like I believe somebody said, I think Monorific, yeah. Because, I mean, if you're skipping the main part of the mission, you can go from making 600,000 credits in a mission by doing it fully to maybe making 10,000. So I highly recommend not skipping. I mean, if you're really wanting to speed things up a little bit, sim rate is going to be your option because you're not losing out on credits by using it. Again, something I don't use personally because I just want to have that full time, because then you are making passive income based on the amount of time that you're flying in career mode. So that's kind of the other side effect to it, because if you're using sim rate, you're not actually getting that full amount. You do get the full amount regarding your own mission, but passive income is less. Because if you take an hour-long flight and you sim rate it to make it 20 minutes long, you're only getting 20 minutes worth of passive income. So just something to keep in mind regarding all that. So but yeah, I've messed up multiplayer for some reason. We saw everybody floating and then they disappeared. I'm not sure what happened with that. Let me just turn off multiplayer, turn it back on, see if that works. And we'll see if names pop in. But for now, we'll do some touch and goes here in the lovely area of Sedona, Arizona. Get our flaps going. One other thing I want to mention too, I had a comment yesterday where it seems like somebody was kind of rushing through career mode and then they were starting to crash their aircraft and kind of feeling defeated from that, because, you know, obviously if you're crashing all of those, the money's going to be getting a lot more tight, especially in the early stages. The thing I recommend for that is just take it slow. Don't rush through career mode. Just stick with a plane for a little bit. Get used to it. And then once you feel comfortable with it, before you buy it in career mode, fly whatever you're wanting to get next in career mode in free flight. That way you don't have the lingering effect of, oh, if we crash this, is going to be expensive. You know, stuff like that. Just kind of get used to whatever you're wanting to fly in career mode in free flight first. Get used to it, and then you can work your way over to grabbing it in career mode. That way, when you do, you're a lot more familiar with the aircraft, and you should have a much better time with it. Because if you just rush through everything, you're going to run into those types of things where, I get it, you know, you want to have those other planes and everything like that, but if you're not familiar with it, some of them are going to be a bit more difficult to land, especially in bad weather conditions with crosswinds and everything. So once you can get used to that in free flight, then I'd recommend kind of exploring those other planes in career mode once you are fully prepared for it. It's so hard and bad to push back by communications. I hope they will find a solution. What is difficult about pushback through communication? I might have to restart the sim, everybody. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the servers are doing some stuff right now, or what the case may be. Because we had 3 of you with me in the beginning, and then as we started taxiing, the names disappeared, so we may even just kind of switch up the server, see if that helps. But I'll do a couple touch and goes. If we still don't see any nameplates, we can go ahead and restart again. Hey Ben, welcome to the stream. Definitely have plane preferences as I work through career mission. Absolutely. I mean, it's just nice when you're sticking to one plane for a bit, because then you get more proficient with it, you get used to flying, and that type of knowledge can help you with other planes as well. So it's not just all for nothing if you stick to one plane or a couple different planes. It's always nice flying around here. Such cool scenery. I love it. Because in my ATC video, I go through 2 different ways of pushback. I can also show it too, because I mean, you can just make a toggle for it as well, without even having to do the communication window. The A330 doesn't reverse thrust, and the liveries don't work on the C-17 since Sim Update 4, and engines still disappear on 747. Is this on PC or Xbox? Because I don't think that's happening on the PlayStation version regarding the 747 engines disappearing. We can take a look at it. And we'll mess with the A330's reverse thrust. Can see you and everyone. Oh, so it's just me. Okay. So yeah, I need to restart then. Because I'm not gonna fly alone. Even though I know you guys are here, but I went on vacation in Sedona. It's a beautiful town, but it's very hot if you go in June. Oh, I'm sure of that. Completely overshot our approach here. That's okay. So what we're going to do here is I'll just go through those really quick to see if I can replicate those issues. And then I'll restart the sim because I need to. Because we're not seeing anybody.
500. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100.
I love flying with a gyroscope. I know I talk about it all the time, but it's so satisfying. I love it. Alright, here, before I restart, let me just do a quick run through, see if we run into the same issues. And hello, Paul. Hello, hello. I'm practicing with the Viking firefighting a plane to get used to taking off with a full... Very nice, Ben. Very nice. All my missions in career mode have been only with the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. I mean, that's a great option to go that way. Alright. Oh, what in the world? A little bounce there. Alright, there's reverse thrust on the A330. So that's debunked already. 747's engine's disappearing, which I haven't seen in a very long time. So I'm going to assume we're not going to see that. And there was a third thing, wasn't there? And liveries don't work on C-17. The first cargo mission is a bit difficult just because it is a windy mission, just to kind of showcase that with the Grand Caravan. But I'm sure you'll get through it.
Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu traffic. Boeing Charlie Oscar Whiskey Tango Whiskey November. Taking off runway 21. Departing straight out. Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu.
No engine missing on the 747. And something wrong with the C-17 liveries. I'm not sure what that entails, but I'll just do a quick one here. I'll give it a random livery, and then I'm going to restart to hopefully get multiplayer working, because I don't know why everybody disappeared on me, but... C-17, hello? Looks like we're going to be restarting. I'll look at it afterwards here. Hang on, let me restart again. Hopefully we see some green icons on the map, because I'm not sure why we're not seeing that. And then I'll look at the C-17 again. Still waiting for the server to change. It's on an automatic... you move it yourself, Paul. And Sean, yes, you need to be on US West server in order to see everybody else that's flying with me and to fly with us. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. Any tips on altitude setting on approach? I mean, it just depends on what airport you're at. You can always go into the charts, see what altitude you need to be at, because they actually go into all that. I can showcase what I'm talking about with it. But if we're talking autopilot, I don't use autopilot on approach or landings. I am in full control of all of those moments. Hi again from North Carolina. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing fantastic, Top. Welcome, welcome, and Ash. Good afternoon, Cow, and fellow aviation sim geeks. I don't accept friend requests. It's just when you're in free flight, you just go to the airport we're at and you will see us. There's no lobbies or anything like that. Oh, it's a third party. I don't use third party packs. You didn't bring that up. Again, using third party stuff, things will break. That has nothing to do with the sim. That's more on the livery pack creator to fix that. So, because the default liveries are fine, but when you go into third party stuff like that, there are chances that you will run into issues like that. So I would recommend contacting whoever made the livery pack to get their crap together and fix it. So I don't know why I'm not seeing multiplayer, folks. Am I seeing any green icons anywhere? Because I'm not seeing anybody. I'm not sure why. Because I just want to see if I see anybody. I might just restart the whole PlayStation at this point. I don't know why that would make a difference, but I think we're now running into that issue that people were having where, you know, we see them, but they don't see us. Because I'm not seeing any multiplayer players anywhere currently. Crap. I don't know. I don't know. Let me switch back to West US and see if something changes. No, I'm not seeing a single soul. Hang on, let me just restart the whole thing here. Don't know why that would make a difference, but I mean, I'm kind of running out of ideas. So let's just do that really quick. Even with almost 200 ping, can see everyone. Yeah, I'm not sure what is happening, but I'm hoping this works, because I want to fly. It's going to be a great flight here. Even with me almost... Oh, I read that. Thanks for the motivational words. We'll have to grind the repair costs of 140,000 with some 8K freelance missions. And hopefully that won't take... Goodness, too long for you to get to that point. Flow? By the way, I need to plug in this controller here. Well, that's the thing. I'm not even seeing the green icons on the map. It's just completely... Because we had multiplayer working fine in the beginning. We were seeing people, and then it just disappeared after that. Is anybody having issues with the Garmin G1000, 3000 just rebooting? Yes, that's a known issue. Hopefully going to be fixed here shortly. Been really enjoying the Icon A5, finding smaller and smaller bodies of water to land on. Nice. It is a great plane. What are the buttons for quick start? R1 and down on the D-pad, Nick. Just queued for the launch of the PMDG 737. Very nice. Hopefully you enjoy it. And crazy, do you think that we have the chance to get the new PMDG on PS5? I don't think PMDG's on console yet, are they? I really don't know about if they are or not, as I don't really follow the airliners too much. They might be, so if they are, then yes. If they're not there just yet, I think they're close to bringing stuff over to console. So. Oh, what did I do to my settings? Why did I change it? Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. That is probably why then. Why did I turn that all? I don't remember why I turned everything off. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was... Folks, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But yep, that is... oh, shoot. No, not... oh, great. Now I turn off photogrammetry. But yep, that is why. Has nothing to do with the servers. It's just me changing settings that I don't even remember changing. Oh, crap, man. And all this could have been avoided about 30 minutes ago, folks. I don't know why I did... okay. What am I doing right now? It's all because of the SR-71 I flew yesterday. It's just trying to figure everything out. It's throwing everything off. Oh, goodness. Alright. I'm going to hit B and not turn off photogrammic imagery again, folks. Don't worry. I'm sure you guys love this settings menu. And there we go. Wow. Guess what, folks? We're probably going to see planes. Who would have guessed? Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, look how many people are here. Oh, I'm sorry everybody. I did not mean to take 10 years to do all this. So note to self, don't change settings randomly, or when I do, I make sure they're back to what I want them to be at before a stream. I'll be sure to look at that before I start future streams, because that was such a mess. Alright. Oh, we're almost there now. Of course, I go to the search bar afterwards. Or I skip... oh, goodness gracious. Messing everything up, folks. Do we have other liveries, by the way, for this? I don't think we do. We do. Let's switch it up. I always pick the base one. Let's go for livery 4. See, now it all worked out, folks. We changed up the livery. It was all worth it. So... yeah. Yesterday I saw PS5 Pro comparison, and the PS5 had 35 to 37, and the Pro 30 frames per... there's no way. I don't believe that at all. I do not believe it's 30 frames per second in the slightest. Oh. Folks, I think this stream is just gonna end. I don't know what's happening, folks, but apparently deciding to stream today has gone quite poorly. Oh, well, at least it gives me time to catch up with everybody here. Lars, you are, I mean, I guess I was probably saying thanks to somebody else, but either way, you're welcome. All right. Yeah, the C-17s are fine in the default. It was a livery pack that wasn't clarified beforehand. So again, going into third-party stuff, you're going to run into issues, especially if those developers are not updating those packs or add-ons. You know, they need to do stuff sometimes if Asobo's changing some things in the background. So if you run into third-party issues, more than likely, it's things that the third-party developer is needing to work on. So Well, the multiplayer stuff was not a bug on the sim. That was just me having settings changed that I forgot to change back. By the way, speaking of the Boom Supersonic, for some reason nobody ever made a post about it regarding the sound on the PlayStation. So yours truly made one, and it's now a logged bug. Apparently, it was supposed to be fixed in the .33 one. That didn't happen. So now it's fully logged. They're looking at it again, and it has been elevated, so just thought I'd update folks on that. Alright folks, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we're flying from Sedona, Arizona in the C90 GTX King Air that we have not flown yet. So it's going to be a fantastic stream. I don't know how everybody knew where we were flying already, but it's so awesome seeing so many people at the airport. So let's have a fantastic flight. It's going to be it's going to be great. Nothing's going to go wrong. My multiplayer settings are properly set, and we will see everybody. Oh my goodness, look at I still love that though. I love seeing all the names flying. Oh, look at that. Oh, so see, this is another reason why I like flying on PlayStation, because the amount of people that fly with us is awesome. I love it. But alright, we're going to go ahead and start up the C90 GTX King Air for the 4th time. Oh man, that was great. Let's see. Let me catch up with everybody here. But very cool, Top. I'm glad. I mean, that's awesome. Hopefully, you'll be able to see those things flying here shortly. The good old Overture. Yeah, it should really. Oh shoot! Now I. Oh God, everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart, folks. But it really should be a separate setting if you want to have less AI traffic around and you want to keep multiplayer, you know, stuff like that. Would definitely like to see that switched up, but again, that was all on me. I wasn't even paying attention to it, and we already have a Sky Rascal. What is that? I love this livery, by the way. That looks nice with the blue and gray on there. Sky Rascal plane. Oh, it's the power chute. Why am I not seeing the power chute? Whatever. I'm just glad I'm seeing players now, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. And Russell, hi Cowtown, I hope you are well. How are you enjoying the PS5? Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Even though now I've messed everything up with this startup because of this. Oh, by the way, while this is starting up, hang on, let me do a little something here. So with pushback, you go to Communications tab, go to Ground Services. This might not actually have it, so okay. Well, anyways, it would be here, Ground Services. You'd click that. Or you can go to Settings and set up your own button for pushback. So let me go ahead and just showcase that real quick. And then we'll finally get up in the air and fly, folks. So if you just type in pushback in the search bar, I have it set to triangle and up on the D-pad for toggle pushback.
TAWS system test. Okay.
And you can just have a pushback anywhere, even if an airport doesn't have a pushback tug available. You can do it with every aircraft in the sim. So, again, doing pushback is not convoluted in the slightest. Alright folks, everybody ready? I mean, I can't believe how long it took everybody to get here. I mean, my goodness. I've been waiting here for 30 minutes for everybody to show up. But hello, I mean, just look how busy this airport is. We got Volvo and Simon. Who else we got going? We got FMJ, the Twin, Wrong Time, Wrong Place, Mr. Green. Got, I think, DeYote's back, Doobie Jim, Freeze is here. Holy moly, I didn't realize there was so many. Oh, I love it. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to go into showcase camera. Very awesome. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by again. Hopefully you are looking forward to doing another flight with us. And let's get up into the air. But yeah, my bad, everybody. Next time, before I start the stream, I'll make sure my settings are proper. I don't know why I just wasn't paying attention to that setting at all. So I'm glad somebody said it. Oh, crap. Oh, and Mortal Kombat's here. Grinding certifications and saving up for my company startup. Very nice, GSR. Alright, get our flaps going. And Quirksy, been a while. Do you have any news on Aerotone being added to the marketplace for 2020? I do not pay attention to 2020 anymore, and I don't know who that developer is, so I do not have any news regarding that. But yeah, I don't pay attention to anything regarding 2020 anymore. I mean, I haven't really done that since 24 released anyways, so... But yeah, I have no information on any of that. I can't wait either, Ben. I'm really hoping we're not that far away from it, especially with how many times it's been teased in the changelog and then removed. So we'll see. To the Grand Canyon, my giant group of flyers. Look at all those names. That is awesome. It's just always funny to me, like, because when people ask me, oh, why do you play on PlayStation so much? This is why. The most we ever had on PC and Xbox throughout the entire year was maybe 7 or 8 people. I do not mean to keep hitting these buttons here. Hang on. I don't know why I all of a sudden forgot my camera buttons I have set, but we're getting there. Everything's fine. Too busy looking at all the names. So cool. But let's head over to the Grand Canyon, which should just be a straight shot north from here. So a little bit to the left, there's Flagstaff. And then above that, there's the Grand Canyon. So a little bit to the northwest, honestly. Because we can always do a little touch and go at Grand Canyon Airport over there. And go from that. I was doing something with a video and I just wanted all the planes away, I guess. I'm not sure what I was doing with it, but I'm not having issues with performance. That's not why I had that stuff turned off. Again, I'll make sure to not have any of that off when I'm doing other videos and pre-recording things. So that way we don't run into this situation in the future. Well, hopefully you can make the next one, Nuggets. And Fonzie, welcome back. I tried to join in flight, but forgot I need to be on PlayStation Plus. Well, hopefully one day you can join up with us. Third-party marketplace will be in the springtime when we get an overhauled marketplace with Sim Update 5. And Paul, you're Mr. Green. Nice. Welcome aboard. Again, seen a ton of new names flying with us today. Which is awesome. Oops. But yeah, tons of new names, tons of recurring names as well. So it's awesome. And excessively salty, it does. I'm excited to see it with everybody else flying with us today. And hello, Graham. Have you had issues with ATC asking you to acknowledge them and have it set for your co-pilot to do it? Are you talking about in career mode? Because your co-pilot doesn't do anything regarding ATC in career mode. That is only going to be in free flight. But if it is free flight you're talking about, there's some situations where he ignores them, and then you're having to open the communication tab yourself, and then acknowledge whatever they are asking you to acknowledge. Been playing since the standard launched, really enjoying it. Nice, Graham, same here. It's awesome. How do you join, Carl? You just go to Free Flight, make sure you're on US West servers, and you should see this absolutely giant grouping of folks on the map just north of Sedona, Arizona. On approaching the airport, you have to do the ATC. Co-pilot did it never in 4 flights. But yeah, I mean, there's just some things that need to be worked on with the co-pilot. Primarily why I don't deal with ATC in free flight, especially when I'm doing these streams, because I don't feel like dealing with it. I'll deal with it in career mode because you have to, but in free flight, I just like, I'm good. I'm good. So let's go ahead and get this set to a nice altitude of... Honestly, let's not go too much higher than this. We'll do 13,500 feet. Set up our heading to go where we're looking currently. And that's it. Disengage gyroscope, and autopilot can fly us to the Grand Canyon. Let me just do a little double check here. We need to turn to the left. Oh, there I am. Get a picture of all those names there. Always the last to the party. First time trying multiplayer settings as best as I can, seeing no one. So make sure you're on US West servers. In flight conditions in the free flight menu, make sure you are set to all players. And then of course those other settings that we were messing with too. In online, make sure aircraft quantity is set to the highest, which is medium, and things like that, and then you should be seeing us. Hey Daniel, I'm grinding the medium cargo missions and I have around 5 to 6 million credits. If I sell my planes, what's the logical next company plane and how much do I need? I'm going to be honest, I don't remember all the credit amounts, but if you have the Premium Deluxe Edition, the PC-24 is a great option. Just know some airports might be way too small for it, but other than that, you're going to be making a great amount of money with the PC-24. The PC-12 is another great option as well. I'm not sure what airplanes you're currently using. Of course, the Sky Courier is another great option from the Deluxe Edition. And but yeah, I mean, it's just, if there's something you're really in particular wanting to fly, just go for that. I mean, you can always change it out down the road, or down the runway, and go from that. Hi guys, happy Thursday to you, Tyler. Welcome, welcome. Hey Barry, welcome to the stream. Do I need to install 2020 if I want to get the world update released before 24? 2020 doesn't get any world updates before 24. That's all synced up together where it all releases at the same time. I'm not understanding the question, Barry. Just one more thing, if you... Oh wait, I just did that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And Neil, I've started career just starting out. What's the best way to get more money? I mean, right off the bat, I mean, you're just going to focus on the employee missions, which of course is going to be paying a little less. I'm going to bring my power back a little bit here. I'm getting a little too far ahead of folks. But yeah, the first thing I would focus on is just doing those employee missions and getting certifications done before moving into your own companies. Because once you do move into your own companies, that is where you're going to be making more money from the missions. All the world updates are in 2024. You're only seeing the ones in the marketplace that released after 2024 released. Everything else is already in the sim. Oh, you have the Grand Caravan and not enjoying how much it hates turbulence. It's definitely... I mean, the reason I like the Grand Caravan is it's because of that. It's so sensitive to wind and everything, but once you have that aircraft down to a science, everything else is going to feel really easy to kind of combat crosswind landings and turbulence and stuff like that. So that's why I recommend kind of sticking through with it, because once you get that hang of it, you're going to have a great time with all the other aircraft in the sim, pretty much. It's just a great training tool to practice for those types of situations there. And Thomas, very nice. We look forward to seeing you flying with us. Just passed my first PPL exam. Very nice, Fonzie. Very nice. I'm finding landings a lot better now, in my opinion. Well, I'm glad you're getting the hang of it, Ben. And Ranger, yeah, I mean, I don't accept friend requests. I keep that empty. But again, if you want to fly with us, you can absolutely do it right now. That's why we have a nice group of folks flying with us back here. I think some are still at the airport as well. I think FMJ's AFK at the moment. Because I know there's a few back there, but slowing it down a bit so that way people can catch on up. Because that's an ES-30, or at least supposed to be. Volvo is flying in a PC-12, nice. Steyrs is in a Beechcraft King Air, very nice. F-18 for Mr. Green. George is in a TBM. Foggy is in a King Air. That's a Twin Otter, nice. Thomas. Dobie in a TBM 930. Snus is, I don't know what Snus is flying actually. It's not actually showing anything. ES-30 for Diote. Bernie Boy is in a Cessna 172. Oh no. It's going to take a while. And Hiko-san is in a Pitts S2, a little good old biplane. A lovely selection of aircraft everybody's flying in here. Here, I'm going to bring my power back a little bit more here. And Julio. Mr. Cowtown really looks great. The sim, I bought the Aviator Edition. Happy holidays to you. Well, happy holidays to you as well. Hopefully you're having a blast with the sim. Welcome to the stream. My favorite aircraft so far is the Vision Jet. Just so easy to use and works really well in crosswind land. Yeah, it's a great plane to go for in career mode as well. I just bought one yesterday to do some charter flight missions. It's been great. Is it much harder to fly the bigger planes like Boeing than smaller planes? I mean, if you're not familiar with anything, yes, because I mean, there's a lot more you're doing with the aircraft, so I really recommend starting small and working your way up to those aircraft. And Todd, we just took off from Sedona, Arizona, heading north to the Grand Canyon. No, it really doesn't have anything to do with ping. I mean, just model matching has been hit or miss throughout the release of 24. There's been moments where things have improved, and then there's other moments where it's just way off from what it's supposed to be showing us. So, nothing to do with ping, just something that Asobo's still needing to put some work into and making sure things are good. We have another Thomas with us. We got Red Lobster. We got Bullets. Oh my goodness, we're still getting some more. We got Slime. I mean, look how cool that looks. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, who's that? Ooh, we got Stocky down there. What's Stocky flying? Oh, a G58 Baron. Nice. Oh, there's FM. Wow, what in the world? Did you use slew mode? How dare you? Ruining the immersion for the viewers, folks. And yes, Daniel, yep, Vision Jet's awesome. Can't wait to get in the Vision Jet. It's actually not too pricey either. It's about 1.1 million to buy a brand new one, which is honestly surprising in career mode, so it's a great one to go for as well if you're kind of on the fence about what aircraft to get next. Hello, Kyle. Turning radius using the rudder for the twin engine certification. Are you talking about with the Diamond? Because the Diamond should be pretty good at turning. I was having a cup of tea. Oh, I got you. I mean, it's all good, FMJ. I wasn't being serious. It was all good. No, how dare you stay at the airport and not fly with the group in time, FMJ. This is unbelievable. Oh, we got TX Rasa here as well. Ooh, look at all these names. That will never get old. I mean, once you get to like those private jets with the PC-24, the Longitude, the CJ-4 Citation, you make great money, especially from cargo missions with the PC-24. I don't think the Longitude, I think Longitude's only there for VIP charter flights, but either way, you're making great money from those. And it's just, that's what makes the career mode so exciting, is as you progress and get to those bigger planes, you're like, oh, look at all this money I'm making. Just so fun. Do you need to do all? No, you can skip if you're proficient in flying. You don't have to do any of those training sessions inside the certification menu. You can just go right to starting the exam if you feel like you're ready to go, and you don't have to do anything with the tutorials. I believe in you, Thomas. You'll get that landing in the ES-30. Looking good, Mr. Green. By the way, what else is looking good? Is that Red Lobster with the Cheddar Bay biscuit flying along that nice terrain down here. And you are welcome, Kyle, because yeah, I don't, the only time I spend time in it, it was showcasing like the helicopter stuff regarding just getting an A on that exam. But other than that, I just skip through it, get the exam done, and have the certification. Because honestly, most of the certification missions are pretty easy. You know, do a little pattern flight around and land again is pretty much the extent of most of them. I don't know why, I never really spent much time with the liveries on the G90, or the GTX C90 is what I'm trying to say. Love the look of this. And Neil, I only use autopilot for situations like this or in career mode to get me from point A to point B, but landing and takeoffs, all hand flown. I want to have the enjoyment of the most exciting parts of a flight. I don't want the autopilot to take that from me, so just having it in nav mode, heading mode, and altitude hold mode is all I use autopilot for, no matter what I'm flying. Because even with the airliners, I don't use autopilot for landings. Snus, let me see. You might be a little too far away for me to even see you anyways. But let me fix that. Nope, you were in the right aircraft now. Hang on, let me do a little flyby with you here. I always forget the keybind for disabling follow mode. I need to fix that window issue too. There you go. And I think... what is the button to... I always forget the buttons to do some of the things like follow mode and reset camera position. I hit it on accident a few times and then I forget it again. And King Kong, you can always slew mode up a little bit if you want to get up close quicker. By the way, hang on, I need to turn on these lights. No, don't need, oh my goodness gracious, why did that happen? Okay. That good old cursor mode auto flying nonsense. That's the type of thing I hate about it. That's why I want to turn it off. Asobo, please. Because most of the time it does things like that, risking a career mission or anything. It needs to go away. Just don't like it in the slightest. Because it's there to be helpful, but most of the time, is it helpful? Absolutely not. Why is my beacon light not on? Hiding on the other side of the gears. There we go. And nice, Monorific. Glad your landings are getting better. I seem to have issues with the longitude kicking out of auto throttle and the annoying auto throttle. I mean, once we land, I can kind of mess with it a little bit and see. I honestly haven't flown the Citation longitude too much. That sounded awesome. Was that the boom? Okay, that wasn't the Beechcraft, I know that. That wasn't the PC. Who was that? What in the world? Was it FMJ? Oh, yes, there. That makes more sense. Nice. And again, if you weren't here earlier, I did write a whole forum post. They are reinvestigating it because it was supposed to be fixed with the audio, and it wasn't, so that has been elevated to get that situated there. And we got Kembro and Aurelian. They're way over there, though. 42 miles out in an A5. Can be a little bit. That might be a random player, though. I mean, King Air is just... Oh, it sounded cool for a second, then it just cut out. What a nice little entrance there, Foggy. I like it. And there's Snus in the PC-12. Looks like I can pick up our speed a little bit here. Everybody's kind of caught up and grouped up. Gonna bring our throttle up to... It'll probably get up to, what, 220 knots or so? I've noticed that there is a snow coverage update with different amounts of snow on the ground. It looks very impressive. I mean, we just talking about with live weather? Because, yeah, it calculates all that. It can change the amount of the depth of the snow as well based off the METAR data and what storm came through. It's all awesome. And it's just me. It's all good. No worries. Glad you're seeing the players, though. I like watching the pappy lights when I'm landing. I think 2 white, 2 red means you're perfect. Yes. If it's 4 white lights, you're too high. 4 red lights, you're too low. And then 2 white, 2 red, you are on the glide slope for your landing. Again, I'm not sure where this information came from regarding landing physics changes or anything like that. I never saw anything personally. I never heard anything from Asobo about it. It feels exactly the same as it was beforehand. I mean, if something changed, it's a very minor change because I don't see any difference. Oh, I see, King Kong. You are... Oh, there you are. Oh, you're in a Vision jet. You should be able to keep up with us. I mean, here. I'll keep it slower here. We don't have to go too fast here. I'll sit around the 180 mark. And Heisenberg, welcome back to another stream. I was doing a ferry mission in Korea and got to the final leg, and GPS didn't appear to help me follow. We picked up airport below and still managed to land it. Very nice, Neil. And Todd, I think any mouse should work. Especially if it's just a plug-in one. Hey, Koi. That's another new name as well. Hello, welcome to the flying group. How do I get the pad up? Are we talking the EFB? That's it. That's all you do. You go with R1 and left-click stick, open up the cursor mode, and then open up the EFB there. And then, of course, if the aircraft has it inside the aircraft, which I don't believe this one does, no, you can interact with the EFB from inside the cockpit as well. Alright, let's see how we're doing on our flights. Holy crap, guys. We need to turn left. We're already passing it. To the left. Too busy talking and not paying attention. Oh, this looks nice right here. Nice. Little TBM going on. I'm also going to descend a little bit. We don't have to be too high in altitude. I'm going to bring this down to, let's go 9,000 feet. I feel like that'll be a nice altitude to be at. Bring that power back. Bring our vertical speed down just a little bit more. I hear the boom. Where be the boom? There it is. Nice. If you, what is it? Is it just, I think it's end mission. In case you're about to crash or something, you don't get a penalty for it. Aw, it just cut out there. A10. Nice, Simon. Alright, let me make sure we're heading the right way here, folks. Because I think what we're going to do is once we reach the canyon, we're going to just go into the canyon and fly the whole route of the Colorado River. And kind of just make our way somewhat east, maybe even get to Vegas to wrap it up. We'll see how that goes. It'll be a little bit. Oh, maybe not. It'll go by relatively quick with the aircraft that we're flying, so. But I think that'll be a fun experience. Get to see everybody kind of weaving in throughout. I mean, look at this. And nice, Paul. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hopefully we'll see you up in the air here. And Big Mac, you can absolutely fly with a controller, especially with gyroscope controls, which is what I use 100% of the time. I've not used a single flight stick on the PlayStation since I didn't want to buy another one. And honestly, minus the SR-71 yesterday, that was the first time I used my flight stick on the PC or Xbox, and forever now too. Just gotten so used to the controller. Oh, here's an A10 P51 by Kembro. By the way, what's live weather looking like here? Because I don't think we are set to live, no. There we go. Get a little clouds in here. You changed in the free flight menu, you know, where you're picking your plane and where you want to fly. In the top right, there's a flight conditions page. And from there, you can set it to all players. I'm having trouble. I mean, each plane's going to be a little different. Just like this with the C90, I mean, it's a different layout for the autopilot system, but it's the same thing. Get an altitude set up, get your heading to where you want to be, and then you just hit autopilot. It's as simple as that for most aircraft. And of course, if you have a flight plan, you would just hit nav mode, meet up with the magenta line, and then the plane would do all the turns and everything for you. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for just the basic side of autopilot. Was that a Vision Jet just now? I wasn't looking fully, and I just saw for a glimpse. I don't know why it sounded so weird. And a PC-12. But yeah, this is what I was talking about too with the high fidelity or whatever multiplayer model stuff. It makes no difference what the setting is. Let's see here. Hey, welcome, Carl. Glad you found us. Hello, cheers from sunny, I'm assuming Arizona, right? Or are we saying something else? Because I've been looking at it, I'm like, am I going to say Arizona or... I'll go with Arizona. It's sunny, so it makes sense. But welcome, dear. Is it really worth getting the PS5 Pro for Flight Sim? I mean, I don't have any personal experience with a base PS5. I got this PlayStation 5 Pro specifically for Flight Sim, and been absolutely loving it. And we are on US West servers. And Kembros felt it was an appropriate choice for my first flight with the crew in the US server. Well, we're happy to have you here, Kembro. By the way, I'm like low power here. Hang on, let me fix that. Oh, check this out. Oh, that looks awesome here. Hang on. And happy to have you here from Tasmania. That's awesome. I mean, again, it's really cool seeing how so many people from all over the world love Flight Sim. Look at that. Because of course, flying around Grand Canyon, you can see the new tech that was used for new terrain data and everything like that, and the world will get that much detail as time goes on, because terrain can be done this way, because I don't know if it might have been a mix of photogrammic imagery too, but I know all the stuff regarding terrain can be done through satellites, and they don't need permission from countries to do that type of stuff, so... Nice, Russell. I was always assuming that was the case. All I know is I'm overall just really happy that I grabbed the PS5 Pro. Very, very happy with it. And Womble! Oh! I know I saw that name somewhere. Where be the Womble? There's Womble. Happy to have you here from the UK. Thanks for flying with us. I'm so excited for the PSVR 2 support. I feel like it's going to be a great experience, just with how the base sim is doing. Really, really looking forward to that. Ooh, sounded nice. Oh, was that Volvo? Oh, that was a T-38. Okay. Alright, folks, I'm breaking out of autopilot because it is time to hop into the Grand Canyon. Activate gyroscope controls again, and let's enjoy the canyon. First time flying with you, hailing from Scotland, flying under the name Bullet. Oh, very nice, Zoe. I know I saw that Bullet name somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's Bullet. Happy to have you here from New Zealand. Happy to have everybody here. It's just awesome. Uh-oh. I don't know how you survived that, I'm gonna be honest. Just always amazes me how good the Grand Canyon looks in 24. Looking like bees on the EFB. And Switzerland represent. Hello everyone. Well, welcome Stocky. Happy to have you here from Switzerland. Oh, is that a Dreamlifter? Oh no, it's the Beluga. Okay. Can't believe I got that wrong. My Beluga. It just looked like a Dreamlifter from the shadow, though. The Boom Supersonic's audio kind of disappears after just a little bit. Everybody's looking fantastic. And Chrome, no, you do not need to learn everything to properly fly in here. You can have assists on and everything just to make it as simple as possible if you want it to be that way. So there's no need to be like fully looking through the aircraft manuals and everything like that in order to fly. You can definitely just pop in, fly around and enjoy. And yeah, once that free update in 2026, they're aiming for spring is kind of the target date for that, so probably along Sim Update 5 for the free VR update, so can't wait for it. Let's get a little lower here. Keep the power above that. I don't want to put the gears down. Thank you. Oh.
300.
I wasn't even... Oh, shoot. How did I end up going full Ooh, that's not good, folks. This is not a good place to have an engine malfunction either here.
400. 300. 300. 200.
Folks, I'm going to have to do an emergency landing in the Grand Canyon. I'm not sure what actually happened there. I don't know if I put too much air into the props when we were descending. I don't feel like I was full power, though. I was just...
300. 200.
Gotta do it here. Oh, God, no, don't go into reverse. Don't go in reverse. It's gonna be bumpy. To the right. Missed the tree. Oh, goodness. This thing, for an engine malfunction, it definitely doesn't have a lot of, or it still has a lot of power to it. Oh. Alright. I'm stuck here now, folks. Oh, there's an ES30. King Air just died on me. I wasn't even overcooking the engines. This is unbelievable. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my survival series in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. My King Air just died on me. Had to do an emergency landing here. And now we will survive for the next week. Only eating the berries on these bushes. Alright, hang on. Let me swap a different plane here. Just keep flying down there, I'll catch up with you. You know what? Kind of in the mood for a little Chinook flight here. The small scorpions are the ones to be wary of. See, it's perfect. I flew back from the Grand Canyon in 2008 back to Vegas. We hit an air pocket coming back. We dropped about 1,000 feet and hit an air pocket. Talk about scary. I was on holiday filming it when we oh my goodness. That is definitely not something I want to experience in person. We're at the Grand Canyon, Olivers. Do we need a search and rescue? No, it's fine. My twin's just gonna film a little video there. Whenever I take off, my aircraft seems to constantly rotate to the left. It circles before losing height and crashing, and doesn't respond to controls at all. It sounds like you are in gyroscope controls. You hit L1 and the left click to get out of that, and then you can control it with an analog stick. You got your wish, Monorific. Got the beautiful Chinook. And we'll also pick up our pace here as well. A-Train, another new name. Welcome on aboard. Flying with us in the group here. That is a setting under advanced options in general. And then you can toggle third-person view in walk around. So yeah, if you just go to settings, general, all the way at the bottom, it should be like advanced options or something. It should be the only one under that menu. Oh, Sambo's back as well. An Iron Growler. And Mr. McQueen? Oh, look at all these new names. Happy to have everybody flying along with us here. I don't think we've passed the Grand Canyon. No. Once we get over to the Grand Canyon Airport, I'm going to land this and we'll swap to another aircraft. Because we're still a little bit of a ways from that, so... motion rig? I have no idea about that stuff. I'm not sure regarding that. Nope, not doing requests today. Whole stream will be flying through the Grand Canyon here. I mean, honestly, not really doing the requests anymore anyway, since now, you know, the sim's out. That's kind of the main reason we were doing that before. Oh! What's going on? Oh, Simon's just skateboarding the A10 around. It's fine. Ooh, DC-3 Shadow? Nice. That looks great going through the canyon here. We might actually fly the DC-3 a little bit, too. We haven't done that too much. Because the other reason I don't want to do that either is since we have people flying with us now, I don't want to just keep resetting it and, you know, all that type of stuff. It's nice doing these longer flights with everybody, having a blast, and going that route. I feel like I'm filming something for Indiana Jones with a DC-3 going through the canyon here. You have to click the touchpad in order to go into third-person view. It's just like with external and internal on an aircraft. You have to click the touchpad in order to switch to third-person view on the ground. What's going on with the mirror? There's no reflections in the mirror. Oh, that was awesome. I'd look back some more, but it's a little tight around here, so I'll have to be a bit careful. The water's freaking out here. It's kind of disappearing for some reason. Oh, look at the shadow of the 8. Oh, that was nice. Very nice, A-Train. That looked lovely. Oh crap, we're here already. Let's go ahead and kick out of the canyon. I'm gonna head over to the Grand Canyon Airport and then we'll switch it up here. That was fun though. Get nice and close to the cliff sides and everything. In a Chinook. But yeah, we're heading to Kilo Golf Charlie November. So if you're still wanting to join up with us, oh yeah, look at that on the EFB. That's sweet. Yep, Sean, that's kind of our end goal. We're going to just keep going through the canyon and then end off our flight in Las Vegas. We're just going to go over to this airport, do a little landing, and then switch out to another aircraft. It'll probably be the DC-3. Very grand, isn't it? I'm not really sure because does the PSVR 2 stuff do all the eye tracking stuff? Because I would imagine they're going to utilize everything just like they utilized everything with the DualSense controller. So really looking forward to just utilizing all that type of tech. We'll do a nice little flyby for Willow and TX over here. pretty cool how they did the whole little town. Oh, there's a McDonald's with an actual... Wow, they hand-modeled a McDonald's? I never even paid attention to that. I'll have to do a little stop there first, and then I'll land and switch out the plane. Never took the time to go over there. Let's go get a McChicken. Nice iron. To McDonald's! I need to see how much detail they actually put into that model there. "100% of my flying is with a gyroscope, so that's how I'm flying the helicopter as well. I'm not using the analog sticks." It looks like right there is going to be a perfect land. Oh, look at that McDonald's. Beautiful. Nice little helicopter parking spot for us. That's lovely. We are at the Grand Canyon Airport currently, and then we're going to be making our way to Las Vegas while flying through the Grand Canyon. All right. Should just be able to type in Grand Canyon, but it's KGCN, Kilo Golf Charlie November. Now, if you'll excuse me, H47. It's alright, it's just a VTOL variation of the A10, folks. Oh, let's sneak in here. I don't know why. I did not crouch. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Hello? Where's my McChicken at? Oh. Oh, the camera's freaking out because of this building here. I'm going to first person so I can actually see what's going on. That is so funny, though. How do they... See, this is why I don't understand how copyright works. How is this in here? Oh, my. Little bounce there. I'm stuck on all these benches here. Oh. You can't park here. I don't think McDonald's is going to be too happy about that. That is so funny. Why is there so much detail to this? That's great. Grand Canyon Trading Post. The Big E Steakhouse. So all this is probably correct naming, too. There's a Wendy's down the street. I had to bring my Juice Goose over here on the PC version. Even a Texaco? What? That is so funny. The Big E Steakhouse Saloon. The flags are backwards. For some reason. Ooh, look at those gas prices. Texaco's ripping people off. Because this is, I mean, they must have gotten the licensing for it. Since this is just default sim here. I mean, there's so much detail, even, I mean, obviously the pump is there, but just having like a 2D image of a gas pump set up there is funny. Even have the windshield wiper little thing. See, we're making the town feel alive, folks. Okay. I just want to look at this. Did they forget it? Or if I go to Street View, am I going to see a missing pole on this fence? If they went into that much detail, that would be just amazing. But yep, there's so all these names are 100% correct. Same with the mural on this little community center over here. Let it load in. There it goes. That's... How have I never walked around here before? Because I've flown here quite a bit. I just never paid attention to the... The pole is missing in the street view. That is hilarious. What in the world? This is so cool. Got a little chocolate factory. And Chrome, yep, you can do this anywhere. You can walk for as much as you want to through forests, key areas like this. You absolutely can. And that's just a... Oh, there's even a Starbucks logo. What in the... That must be the Starbucks right there with the green umbrellas. Oh, man. That's crazy. Can we have more of this going on? I mean, this is cool. Because I know they did it for the Grand Canyon, because this was like the main thing that they were always advertising regarding, you know, the early marketing for the sim. And I get to see all the air traffic go. I mean, this is just awesome. Never realized how much, like, they made it a full replica of this town. Greetings from the sky, doing my first flight in a PC-12. Wish me luck. Well, good luck, CJs. I'm sure you'll do fine. Yippee-I-O Steakhouse. Sorry, everybody. I didn't mean to make this such a pit stop, but when I saw the McDonald's, it threw me off. I already have the 5K achievement, I'm pretty sure. Or trophy. Because I do a lot of walking around. Like, it's such a great way of exploring the world, too. Watching your eVTOL, or VTOL A10s. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, there's a Pizza Hut. Nice. Mmm. This is making me quite hungry. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I should have not stopped here. I mean, look how highly detailed the murals are. Got a fire truck over here. Or I guess more so a fire engine. The Cessna twin engine is really twitchy. The 404 Titan? Do the hotels have any branding? I'm assuming this is not a name brand one. The Grand Canyon Plaza Hotel. Oh, a Huey's here. By the way, there's the Wendy's. I saw that. Oh no, Films. Hopefully get back in here. Oh, I do not like Wendy's. They are such an overrated burger. Like, I'll never understand the fascination of it either, FMJ. I wholeheartedly agree. Foodie Club. Because their desserts are just so sugary. It was disgusting. I had a, whatever they call it there. Never again. Them and their square patties. I like how there's even Oh, man. Can we have more of this Asobo? I mean, I'm all for it. Just having, like, recreations of towns every so often through, like, city and world updates. We have Plaza Bonita restaurant. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sounds exquisite. I still don't know how the licensing thing went, though. I mean, there's no way they didn't just get permission to use the logos and stuff. Oh. There's a car floating there. Oh. Wendy's is rubbish internationally. I wholeheartedly agree. There's a lot of hotels. I mean, I get it. The Grand Canyon's here, but it's quite the clumping of them. Well, this was an awesome surprise. That's all I know. Way more detail than I... Oh, there is a Holiday Inn Express. Nice. I was wondering if we'd see any name brand chains. The Red Feather Lodge. No, I'd like to see more of this, Asobo. This is just... I mean... I've been in this sim all year long. And this is the first time I mean, look at that. 3D logos and everything. It isn't just images plopped on the side of a building. Is this a visitor center, I assume? Oh, caboose. Book exchange. Oh, okay. Oh, this is another... Oh my... How many There's a lot of hotels here. I see the tree through the rock. It needs to get a little change there. Immersion ruined. Awesome. But, sorry, I didn't mean to spend too much time here. That was awesome. Bye, McDonald's. Thanks for the McChicken. Oh, look at the pool. What? Oh, that's so cool. Nice. Well, that was a pleasant surprise right there. am I looking at down here? What is this? Oh, there are other planes. It looked like all the same planes were going on. I was really confused. Thank you for letting me know, FMJ. That's why we had to book it back into the Chinook. Couldn't have anybody stealing it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and switch out of the Chinook here, and let's go into the DC-3 and continue our flight. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. The sim definitely needs some more of that. I'd love to just explore more and more towns and everything around the world. DC-3, please. And so if you want to switch planes or anything like that, we're going to hop back into the lovely Grand Canyon and make our way closer to Las Vegas. And we'll just stick with the DC-3 for the rest of the flight, I think. Is it weird that I want this to let you ride a train and or drive a truck and deliver goods? I mean, I could get behind that. And we're on US West servers. The Piper is what it's supposed to be showing there. I got a CL415, nice. Hello everybody. Are we ready to continue our flight after a nice lunch break? And Simon holding L1 and then the left and right analog sticks, like an FPS game. This one I can't go any further back into it, but yeah. So you just hold L1 and then move with the left stick, right stick to move the camera. And Mr. Sir, make sure you're set to all players under flight conditions in free flight, and make sure you're on US West servers. Look how packed this is. You don't know how much I love everybody stopping on by in the streams and in the sim. It's just been awesome doing these flights with you all, and hopefully you're enjoying as well. Let's get back to the Grand Canyon and make our way over to Las Vegas. Oh, okay. I have, oh boy. Oh, that's good. This is good. What is happening? Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Well, that was not the takeoff I was wanting there. Left rudder was doing nothing on that. And we're back. We didn't crash, folks. Beautiful takeoff. Expertly done. Alright, let's... Goodness gracious. We'll head on back. Trains, no, but there are cars and vehicles that third-party developers have made. And those will be showing up on the PlayStation in the springtime as well. That way you can kind of explore the world that way as well. Did I have the spicy nuggets? Maybe. We'll kind of circle around, watch everybody take off from Grand Canyon Airport. Oh, what is going... There's some weird... What in the world is happening with this DC-3? Goodness. I didn't even move an inch and it just freaked out on us. Is my audio glitching? Oh. I'm not gonna listen to that the whole time. Hang on. My DC-3 is exploding on me here. There we go, much better. Nice. Let me zoom this out here. Try to get all the names in one. But cool. Looks like everybody's pretty much up in the air now. We'll head back to the Grand Canyon and should be getting there relatively soon-ish. We'll take a little bit here, but that's alright. If it starts taking too long, we can always switch planes again, but we should be fine with the DC-3. Oh, I'm sure that's snus. Still hearing some weird crackling with the DC-3. We might not stick with it too much. We'll see. I'm hoping we can, but I don't want to hear that happening all the time. Alright, see you later, Kyle. And you find flight conditions in the free flight menu in the top right of the screen. This is free flight. There is no money. You can just spawn whatever you want as many times as you want. This is a mode where you can just do whatever and just have fun with it. And just me, I don't know. That is very odd. You do need PlayStation Plus for multiplayer, yes. You change servers and settings online, and then there you can switch servers. We're on US West. Superior Lemur Man. That's a new name. Welcome. Well, it's the only thing that requires PlayStation Plus is multiplayer. Everything else from live weather to live AI traffic, that's available without PlayStation Plus. So the only thing you're missing out on is the multiplayer with other players. but everything else in the sim is there for you. And is the game good on PlayStation? I'll just let the Grand Canyon answer that question for you. I don't think we're going to fly the DC-3, folks. It's just not very happy. I don't know if it's because of all the other players around and the audio's glitching out, but it's not doing great on the audio for some reason. Unfortunately, even though I really want to fly it, but I want to hear that the whole time. I think we're good now. I don't know why it's kind of intermittent on that. Hey Dev, just joining in on the stream. What have I missed thus far? Just a great flight from Sedona, Arizona. We're going through the Grand Canyon, making our way over to Las Vegas. Colin, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make the store page, but it's required for multiplayer. Now imagine doing this in VR. That'll look sweet. Ooh, nice T6. Womble. Hang on, I gotta look at that from the... Oh, yeah, that's nice. DC-3 is not happy with this, though, for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think it's kind of getting better though, which I'm happy about, because I do want to keep flying it. It sounds awesome, looks fantastic. So I think we're open. Yeah, I don't know. The minimum requirement for internet's around, we've had people say they're at 50 download speeds and having a great experience, so it's not something that needs to be astronomical regarding internet speeds. We do have an airship, but not a Hindenburg. Oh, Big Mac. Must have come from McDonald's. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out. I don't like the audio crackling with it. I like the DC3, but that I'm not gonna listen to that the whole time. Let me switch out of it here. But yeah, here's the airship there. Let's go into... We'll do the sea start. Look at that army we have going on here. Here, I'll spawn behind everybody and then we'll fly by it. And sorry, Sean. Hopefully you can make the next stream. Let it all load on in. There we go, much better. Hey, Galaxy Lego's back as well, nice. Oh yeah, I don't need autopilot, thanks. What's laggy? $200 edition is just Aviator edition. You're good with just the Premium Deluxe one if you're wanting to use planes that function with all the different modes. And then there's a third-party marketplace if you want to buy more planes, but you don't have to. Oh, really, Carl? Get a little passenger view here. Hey, Diesel! Well, that sounded cool. Don't really need the EFB here, we know where we're headed. I can't decide if it wants shadows or not there. That's funny. Ooh. Getting a little turbulent over here. I hear it. Oh, there is the Vision Jet. Okay. I'm like, I know somebody's by us. There we go. Just wanted to turn off. Well, I guess it's not traffic that's bugging us on there. It's just about the terrain. Nice. Yeah. Everybody's looking fantastic flying through here. I can turn down my audio here. I had it on just to make sure the audio wasn't breaking. There's something weird with the DC-3. How do I join? You make sure you're on US West servers. Flight conditions being all players. And that's that. Then you should see a big group of green dots in the Grand Canyon. And Captain, right now there's only the Thrustmaster HOTUS 4 available for it, but there are a bunch of them coming in the new year regarding flight peripherals that are going to be releasing on the PlayStation. I wish that one guy that told me, oh, they're not going to have any more, would come back. I'd love to see what he has to say now. Because he was so adamant that, oh, PlayStation's not going to allow other ones. Why wouldn't they? What a dumb thing to say. Some of the crap people say is just ridiculous. There is no functioning weapons in the sim, no. At least default. I mean, there's some third-party developers that have made weapons that function, but in the default sim, no. Alright, see you later, King Kong. Thanks for flying with us. I don't have Discord. And thank you for the $1.99. Need friend in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm sure you will make some. There's a huge group of folks. Of course, can always fly along with us in these live streams, but thank you for the $1.99. Very much appreciated. Hello, FMJ. Holy moly, there's still a lot of people at the airport we took off from. That must be AI flights, though. And Black Op Eagle 1. Another new name alongside with us. And McMedia. Is that McDonald's Media? Am I going to get a sponsorship? This stream's sponsored by the new McChicken at McDonald's. All because we visited one. And then seen everybody behind us still too. Nice. For content, it's mainly on Flight Sim. Once American and Euro Truck Sim come to console, I plan on doing a nice series with that as well. But in my own time, I played GTA Online, a little bit of Battlefield 6. I haven't really played that in a little bit. And yeah, so Flight Sim, GTA Online are my main ones, and then really looking forward to American and Euro Truck Sim arriving on console, because I will certainly be picking that up and looking forward to that. Can you get PAX cam on controller? Zenith, I don't know what that means. This camera? Because that I have set to square and right on the D-pad, so I don't always have to open up the menu to get to it. And Lackle, yep. You're only able to play with other PlayStation players. There is no cross-play with Xbox and PC. Which what makes it even funnier is, you know, the most we had on PC and Xbox during a stream was about 7-8 people, and here we got, I think we broke our record again with the amount of people flying with us. Peaky Fulmer! That's another new name, welcome as well. That's why I always thought it was funny, like, oh, there's not going to be enough players on the PlayStation. I knew that was a bunch of crap, too. There was so much excitement from the PlayStation side of things for this release that I knew it was going to be not a problem with the amount of players in the world. Oh, you're just talking about, like, having a camera, just because I just use the walk-around feature, honestly. I don't really set up, like, a default thing. I'm trying not to slam into the side of the Grand Canyon here. But yep, I just hold L1. And then move back to whatever position I want to get these little, you know, wing views here. Oh, goodness, that was some turbulent air right there. But yeah, hopefully that answers the question. That's just how I do it. I'm sure there's a way to do preset cameras. I've never done that on any platform. It's never really been anything that I've been interested in, just because I'm always using that walk-around feature anyways. Yeah, right now it's some weird thing. That was happening before. If it doesn't load in, here, let's see if I can get it to not load in. Like this, just go for just below the camera tab, the little black bar, and click anywhere here, and it'll pop up. That's my workaround for now until they get that fixed. Yep, there sure is, Paul. That's why I'm not really too honestly worried about it. I know there's people that want it. I'm sure it'll be cool, but yeah. I'm not too worried about it. And I mean, honestly, I don't think that's a Microsoft thing anyways. I don't think it's a flight sim decision on that. Because I know crossplay is really kind of rare between PlayStation and other stuff. But again, I'm not too worried about it. Because like I was saying, even with 2 platforms, we never had this many people flying with us. And this is without crossplay, you know? And nope, Diesel, you cannot. Ooh, oh boy. Gotta load in some stuff there. Are we not? Are we getting close? Let's see here. I mean, we're getting there. We're almost out of the windy bits of the canyon, so that'll help speed things up too. Oh, I'm full right. Oh man, that was a gust right there. No, there's no power lines. You can hit the power poles, though. Those have hitboxes, but the power lines, thankfully, that technology doesn't exist yet in video games, and I hope it never does. The amount of times I would have crashed into them in the sim and in GTA 5, it would have been a mess. We'll have to do a water landing over by the Hoover Dam, too. That'll be cool. I think the reason things on PC and Xbox are a little bit emptier is a lot of those players turn multiplayer off because, you know, they're all focused on VATSIM and whatever else. So I think that's kind of a reason why there's less of that, because there's so many other things going on in that sim with third-party software and all that. All I know is this has been an awesome flight. Love it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm turning right. I have no right. Why do I have an... Oh, what's happening? I can't turn right. Oh, this isn't good. I want to... Oh, this is bad. Yep, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. I could not turn. That was sad. I don't know why I couldn't turn anymore. I was full right, and the plane said no. I don't know if there was a lot of wake turbulence kind of sitting through there, or a gust, but I had no chance of recovering from that one. I'm gonna go ahead and sit a little bit higher here to avoid that happening again. Because this aircraft is not made for those tight quarters anyways. Yikes. Oh good, FMJ. I can't wait to see the A-10's emergency parachute. Oof. I mean, I don't think power lines is ever going to be a thing that's simulated. There's already enough for the sim to simulate. I wasn't in autopilot. If that's what you're saying, unless it's something else. But yeah, our plane wasn't in autopilot during that whole situation there. Hey, nice, Mr. Sir. Very nice. Oh no, Paul. Yeah, you can get kind of stuck, especially if you're in an underpowered aircraft and kind of hit one of these dead ends. It will not end very well. It is a seaplane. As a matter of fact, it's called the Sea Star. We're getting into the danger zone again here, folks. But we have a lot more of a straightaway for a little bit here. Or relatively straight down. Looking good, everybody back there. Oh, I'm not, though. I'm not, because I'm too busy looking back. Oh, that's not what I want to look at. That is not what I want to turn around and look at, a rock-facing wall there. Yikes. And Daniel going great. Well, you have winds, then you have updrafts as well from the water and all that, so there's just a lot of different things you're fighting against as you're flying in these types of situations. That's what makes it all exciting, folks. Oh, nice stocky Grand Caravan. Might not be a Grand Caravan. Because as we get further and further here, the canyon should kind of break up more and become more and more open. This is a terrible idea. I have such little control. Hey, Volvo is in the water. Oh, yep. Okay, let's go ahead and gain some altitude again. This is not ideal. This is not the Sea Star's conditions right here. Oh, Iron Growler, are you okay? Okay. We got sun reflection on our wing and tail there. Now you can see as the canyon's breaking up now, we have way less of the updrafts and everything else going on, so getting much smoother flights through here. And honestly, I might actually break out of the... I mean, everybody can stick through the canyon here. I'll probably climb out of it. That way we can get some showcase shots going as we make our way over. Because, yeah, we'll just head right for the water there. And let's climb out. Or at least attempt to. And Simon! See you later. Thanks so much for stopping by and flying with us. Hopefully you had a blast with it. Alright, so... we actually need to turn to the right just a little bit. And we'll just make a direct shot over there. Because, I mean, now at this point, like I was saying, the canyon will start kind of fading away. I mean, there'll still be one for a lot of it, but it'll be a lot less extravagant as it was before. Monty, good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great one today. Alright, so let's go ahead and figure out our heading. Okay, there's that. Heading's already on, perfect. Altitude, we are currently at 5,000. Let's go ahead and go for... we'll probably do 8,000 feet here. There we go. When is the next multiplayer stream? I do not know. It might be tomorrow. We'll see. Not 100% sure on that just yet. Oh, let's go ahead and climb, please. Night vision in the Typhoon is awesome. Very nice. Glad you're enjoying it. It's Splawn. I need this plane to get some career support too. Come on, Germany. It can be the first one for water plane missions. I mean, you can of course land on land with it as well, but you know. We're fine. Yeah, it's a great livery on this. Looks nice. Uh-oh. Oh. Did you actually make it out? I thought you bounced off the... That was nice. Alright. That was very nice. And from the rocky terrain to a bit more of a green terrain. A nice lush valley here. Oh, hello. Great interior here. Some comfy looking seats. Bring that exposure down a little bit. Picture there. So many in front of us too. Frizzies is way out ahead. Oh, only 10 nautical miles and an A400. Nice. All these A10s that aren't all A10s. It's almost like a disease. As you play more and more of it, it seems like the model matching kind of falls back even more, and then everything just turns into an A10. Unbelievable. By the way, if this brand is watching, can you please get rid of that on the engine? It would look so much better without it. Just make a little small badge under the cockpit door or something like that. I don't know. It's just, I couldn't, because at first when I first saw this plane, I was like, oh, it probably is just like that in the sim. No, it's like that in real life too. It just, I don't know. It throws it all off. It would look better without it. Or maybe like a logo or something. But just having the text like that, I don't know. Because the rest of the plane is just awesome. I like how it's unique. Having that little strut system there for the wing that's just being held up from that. Pretty cool. We're getting tossed around here, though. And Chrome, yes, this is live weather. It's also piping in live sea traffic, live air traffic. So any planes that are flying in the air will also be showing up in the sim. Hey, I see Mr. Sir way over there. I see the name, but nice. But yep, so all that's live. Got the live weather all over the world. No matter where you are, you get all of that all the time. And then, of course, multiplayer players are on top of that as well. And I mean, to be honest, I'm not too upset about all the A10s. Oh, this A10's really getting up. Excuse me, sir, you got this whole airspace and you gotta be right up on my tail here. Oh, man. Yep, you'll actually see them taxiing around, going to their gates, leaving their gates, taking off. You can follow the entire flight if you just want to fly alongside of it. And all that. Gets the data from flight radar and pipes it into the sim. It's about 20 seconds delayed, but still, it's awesome. So much amazing tech is in the sim. Oh, hello. Excuse me. These A10s are like the pickup trucks of the roads here. They're always just causing chaos out here. Alright, oh shoot, we're not going the right way, by the way. Look at that heading over to the right. Black Op has the right idea. But yep, so for example, like this plane right here is going to be AI. So it's just a real life plane simulated in the sim. A little bit more to the right here. That is what I'm flying, Paul. This is the Sea Star Chinook. But yeah, I'm really hoping we can finally get some improvements on that, because model matching has always been really a hit or miss for the most part since release, so we'll see what Sim Update 5 can bring for us on that. And Jeff, hello, welcome. How dare you, FMJ? And then, of course, this plane should have some fixed cameras that are pretty decent, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a little tail camera here. Oh no, that's freeze, okay. Who is that way off in the distance here? Bright. Yep, we got this view. Can get the nice wing flex going on from this angle. We'll stick on this for a little bit, actually. Alright, Womble, thanks for flying with us. Enjoy the rest of your day, or no, actually evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for stopping on by. Hopefully you had fun with the flight. Oh, you're leaving too, Big Mac. All right, thanks for stopping on by. Appreciate you flying with us. Let's see what else this thing has. 4 is typically the... Oh, here we go. A little under the wing view here. Not really seeing too much, though. There's the underbelly, so you can always... I like when the planes have this, because then you can have this angle when you're bringing the gears down and everything. It's always nice. Peaky Fulmer out. All right, thanks for stopping by and flying with us. I did, first time doing multiple... Oh, that's awesome, Womble. Glad you had a great time. And again, thanks for stopping on by. Absolutely, Chrome. Oh, I see NBA is here again. I remember that name. Welcome as well. Chris is doing a cargo mission in the Sky Courier. I hope one day we'll have that too, where we can actually be in the free flight world while doing our career missions. That way we can see other players and everything. That'd be cool. Really hope we can get to that point. Is that the global super tanker from Volvo? Nice, Volvo. Great choice. Oh, I don't know what was going on with the livery though. It's oh, it loaded in. Okay, still kind of weird from that distance, but. I mean, cold and dark. I mean, if you're wanting to do it, you just open up the EFB. Every aircraft has a checklist. And then you click on checklist when you're in your plane, and you can go through all of it. Some of them will have a lot more steps than others. But if you're wanting to find buttons, you can hit the little look at button. It'll highlight what you're needing to click on and off, and all that. That's really all there is to it. It'll go step by step for you, and you can cold and dark start any aircraft in the sim. Oh, Kyle, hello, hello! Welcome! Hopefully you're having a fantastic almost Friday. Where be the Hoover Dam? Isn't it right here? No. There it is. So, I think... Oh yeah, we're gonna keep this heading, and then we can do a landing going over the Hoover Dam, and then from there turn left into Vegas. That sounds like a plan, folks. The AOA is your angle of attack. I don't know if I have one on here or not. But yep, that's angle of attack. It's just showing you where your nose is pitched up to. You can see the range it's at. Obviously, if you're overly pitched, not a good idea because you'll stall out. And if you're going too far nose down, you'll be getting closer to overspeed levels there. And Jay Young, hello, welcome, welcome. No, Splon's a little stuttery there, but that's okay. The F-18 has returned. Oh. Gotta see this from inside here. Oh, that's sweet. See, these are gonna be moments where VR is gonna be cool. Get to look outside and see all this going on. Oh, A10. Nice. Oh my goodness. Looking good in your Vision Jet, Daniel. Oh, I did not mean to pause. I'm sorry. We're good. Spawn could just be in a high ping range, just because obviously not everybody's in the US West area. So things like that'll happen. It's all good though. As long as it looks good on their end, I'm happy. There is not a livery editor, but when the marketplace is going on, you can get livery packs for a bunch of different aircraft. Pretty much all the default aircraft. Third-party developers have made it, typically about a couple bucks. In order to get military stuff, like the C-17 has a new pack with Dover, Hickam, the other locations, McCord. So you can get real-life U.S. Air Force liveries for that. Same with F-18s. General aviation aircraft have different liveries you can grab as well if you so choose. So I mean, there's a ton of options once springtime rolls around. Nice climb, NBA. There goes, I don't think a viewer, I think that's just a random person flying a... Why did that look like Southwest Airlines? Oh, no, that's that, I think that's a Boeing business jet, right? Yeah, that's that colorful one. I was about to say, like, when did Southwest get in here? Which, by the way, airliners will be getting some new default liveries as well. They're just doing the artwork stuff for it. They have, I think, 8 more on the works to get into the sim. So looking forward to seeing what that's going to be. Those will, of course, be free. So just letting you know about that. I'm going to go ahead and refuel just a little bit here. Oh, I didn't mean to do seats. Hang on. Well, now we have passengers. Oh, a little up-close look of an A-10 engine there. Hello, folks. Glad you guys were able to teleport into my aircraft. Hopefully you're enjoying the end of our tour. You missed the Grand Canyon because you guys took too long to get on board. So, too bad. You're still being paid the full amount that you paid for to take this Grand Canyon flight. No refunds. Thanks for your money. Lovely man bun, by the way, sir. Looking very snazzy. What are you smirking at back here, huh? Why are you happy? You missed the whole flight. Unbelievable. Oh, gotcha, Splon. That makes sense. That makes sense. I love seeing the boat anchor, you know, stuff that you see on the pier and stuff on these boats. It's always a funny thing to see. So let's go ahead and open up that flight planner here. We're going to... Actually, no, we're going to keep this heading because then we can meet up with the river and then follow that and then do our little water landing by the Hoover Dam. So that works out. So, there's things that need to be worked on still regarding any of that type of stuff. You know, the wake turbulence and all that. Because when it's fully functioning, you'll have to worry about it with multiplayer players and the AI traffic that's going around. So you will have to wait, you know, if a 747 takes off in front of you, you'll wait for that to go. It's been hit or miss with that. Still some things that need to be worked on with it, though. But yeah, once it's fully functioning, you will have to worry about wake turbulence on landings and takeoffs. If something gigantic took off in front of you, if you're flying in a Cessna 172, you'll be thrown around if you go behind it too soon. He ate all the peanuts. Is that why he's happy? Sir, did you eat all the peanuts? Because if you did, I have a parachute with your name on it. We will open the door and throw you out. You can figure out how to get back to Las Vegas once you're on the ground after your parachuting expedition. So, I don't like this smirk that you keep doing here. I mean, I don't know what's going on with you, but you will pay for the peanuts that you did consume, because those were not given out on this flight. So we'll just kind of keep that in mind. There is a $50,000 fine for going into my peanut surplus. Okay? So, wipe that smirk off your face, and we'll deal with that when we're on the ground. Can you believe this, co-pilot? I mean, they're just doing whatever they think they want to do over here. It's ridiculous. I knew we should have kept the plane empty. Unbelievable. An A380, I mean, the only thing that's A380-wise flyable on PC is fly-by-wires. I don't believe that's on console or on Xbox. So, probably a little bit of ways from it. I'm sure M Scenery, the crap developer, made some garbage. Don't buy that when the marketplace goes live, because it'll suck. So... What is this, EasyJet? How dare you? This is Cowtown Airlines, where customer service is at our utmost priority. Where we hand you complimentary $500 half peanut packs for you to enjoy on the flight. We do not serve drinks here. So the fact that you would compare us to EasyJet is honestly insulting. By the way, we're getting our first sight of the lake, the reservoir. Lake Mead, right? If I'm not mistaken. I really regret looking at the McDonald's and restaurants in the Grand Canyon area there. Because I may or may not be getting hungry. Oh man, but it's just, the sim just never ever gets old. Thousands of hours between the alpha period of 2020, all the time I spent in 2020, then 24, just flying around this world is just incredible. The fact that you get all that tech from everything that the sim is simulating to a full recreation of Earth. This isn't just a small version of it. If you want to do a flight with an airliner from New York to, I don't know, Heathrow or whatever, going to Sydney, whatever those flight times are in real life is how long it'll take you to do the flight in the sim. Because this is a full digital twin, a recreation of Earth. And to have all this detail around, I mean, it's just awesome. Like I always say, there's just nothing else out there like it. Don't buy what now? M Scenery. It's some random developer, which I'm hoping with Sim Update 5 and this new marketplace, they'll be removed anyways, because in that interview that they did with Jorg, the CEO of Flight Sim, it seemed like that's kind of what they were mentioning, talking about how people are abusing the marketplace and doing something about it. So I think we may be seeing the end of them. I really hope it gets to that point, because it's just, like I've been saying, there's no reason to have developers like that on the marketplace. So I hope they get kicked off, and then they make the rules a little bit more strict. It's like, hey, if you're manipulating the system, creating fake reviews on the marketplace and stuff like that, then you're just immediately banned from utilizing the in-sim marketplace. So we'll see what happens throughout Sim Update 5, but I'm definitely hoping for that. I'm not going to repeat that FMJ. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Carl, gonna get off. Enjoyed the flight. My name was Iron in the F-18. By the way, enjoy the rest of your... Oh, that's awesome, Carl. I'm glad you were able to find us and fly along with us. It was great having you joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day or afternoon or morning. Just fell about 9,000 feet out of the sky, but I managed to save it. Probably won't get a high rating from the passengers. I mean, if I was the passenger, I'd be thrilled. Because, you know, every time I'm in a plane, nothing happens. A little minor turbulence here and there. But then you see these videos where the plane's dropping and going up and all this nonsense. It's like, why can't I experience that flight? Why do I get the little minor turbulent flights? Little bump here and there. Give me the roller coaster ride. But I'm hoping you still get a good score, CJs. Already broke the autopilot. Great. Holy moly. Guess who wasn't paying attention? Because that's Vegas right there, so let's make a little turn here. Head over to the Hoover Dam. Bleed off this altitude. After we do our water landing, we'll land at Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. Ooh, Firestorm, that's a new name. And Captain Red-Eye, that's a new name as well. Nice. I always like flying around Vegas anyways because of all the new photogrammic imagery. It just always looks great. Cal, we actually experienced an engine failure that happened in our King Air. Had to do an emergency landing in the Grand Canyon. So, it can definitely happen in free flight as well. I was going to say, that sounds Sky Courier alike. Love that plane too. Ooh! Was that Sambo? They did so good with that XB1. That thing sounds awesome. I can't wait to hear it when I'm flying it myself. Which again, put up a report. It's been elevated. They know about it again, and because it was supposed to be fixed a couple updates ago, and I guess that just didn't make it, or something didn't actually do what it was supposed to do. But yeah, so hopefully the next update will fix that. No, Sean. I have the HUD off completely in any mode. The only thing I do have on, especially if I'm not always around, I'll have the flight boxes up in the sky. Well, actually, no. I don't really have it for that anyways. I have it for the taxi ribbon. That's what I'm talking about. I use that for career. That way I'm always doing that. But yeah, I don't have the on-screen HUD on. Because you get all that information from your instrument panel. Got the speed, our altitude. Of course, if we had a flight plan, we'd see our magenta line and all that right there. Longest flight I've ever done? On the PC, I did a 12-hour flight. On PlayStation, I've done an 8-hour flight. I'm not really sure why it happened anyways with the King Air, but it was a fun experience there. So it can happen. I mean, we gotta go under the bridge, right? But back to the HUD, I don't like having anything on the screen. Just like the white dot in Free Look, I get rid of that as well. Just love having a nice, clean screen. Oh, yeah. clean up the bridge a little bit under here. A little wonkiness on the bottom there. And Simon, I'm sorry to hear that. And welcome to the Hoover Dam with a weird graphical thing there as well. But everything else looks... Oh, water's a weird thing here. That sounds awesome, having the fighter jets going by. Oh! I thought we were much further away than... I did not realize we were that close to the land there. Oops. Go ahead and forget that happened. I like how it didn't crash us, though. I mean, that was a beautiful dismount from the water. That's called an expedited dismount from the lake. So that way, if you don't want to, you know, do any taxi like that, you can just scoot on over, hop on out, and you're good. It probably was more so just to do with all the players that were around. Because again, that's the base PS5, right? So I mean, it might just be something happening with that, because again, this has been the most people we've had at one point in the general area. When does this thing go? Like, why are we at 60 knots? Like, let's go. Everything's at 100%, and we're just barely... I'm gonna bring up some flaps here. Let's have less of it. Let's do a little bit here. Gaining any speed, which is weird. Yeah, it just sits at 70 knots for some reason. You gonna take off, Sea Star, or are you just gonna sit here? Nice. Just doesn't want to take off. I'm losing airspeed now. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I didn't realize the Sea Star sucks so much at taking off here, but that's okay. I'm gonna go to my favorite aircraft for water landings and takeoffs. And I know we'll take off with that. Because, yeah, I couldn't do anything else with power or anything. It's just kind of like, oh, you want to sit at 70 knots? Then that is what you shall get. Alright, Albatross, it's time to show off why you're the best watercraft in the sim. What is this? Okay. Oh, it's the Pro. Oh, then yeah, I'm not sure why there was so many. Such a. What am I doing here? Goodness gracious. So yeah, I'm not sure why it was stuttering so much then for you. Yeah, I saw Mr. Quackhead. Yeah, that was. Look at that spray. Yeah! Love this thing. There we go. That's what the Sea Star should have been doing. I don't know why it wasn't. Thing kind of sucks on takeoff. Love this aircraft. My favorite one from the deluxe edition. Of course, you can have it set up like almost like an RV in here. This is just the search and rescue one, which I really hope this will get career support soon as well. Would love to utilize this one. Oh, and Mr. Quackhead, there you are in the stream as well. Nice. The flaps weren't doing anything. It wasn't gaining any airspeed other than 70 knots. It didn't go over 70 with no flaps. It didn't go over 70 with full flaps or medium flaps. It just did not take off. We went through all that. Which is why I was outside view to showcase I had the different flaps going on. And Easton, we're going to do a little loop around Vegas here, and then we will be wrapping up the stream when we land. Maybe we'll actually go to Nellis. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll hop over Harry Reid International, go through the Strip, and then land at Nellis to the northeast. It might be simulated on the Grand Canyon. I'd be surprised if it isn't, because most of those types of POIs are always in there as well, but not 100% sure on that. And what are we at altitude-wise? 5,500. Let's go down to 4,000. Bring that power back. Oh, here we go. Here's another good picture opportunity right here. Nice. Always try to get as many people in one picture as we can. We are in Las Vegas, Oliver. Oh, that was beautifully timed. Nice. That looked great. Isn't it? I love this plane. One of my top 3 favorites in the entire sim. When we have the audio working properly, I like to have like a whole group of people and then just the boom supersonic and doing a cross-country flight with one. But yeah, now you can see these are all the real-life AI traffic that are currently in real life moving around. So you got Southwest Airlines, United Airlines, not sure what MX is, I know that's Frontier. JetBlue. And NBA, I think, was in slew mode there based off of... Oh! Chris! What a lovely choice you have there. Nice. Yeah, you can turn off nameplates. All that stuff is customizable. Absolutely. Let's go to the right. They got rid of my face, didn't they? My little smiley face on the sphere. It's just the Earth and Moon now. Asobo, what have you done? Why did you get rid of the smiley face? That's the best part of the sphere. Oh, very nice, CJ. Still got a B out of all of it. Sitting on the air or on the runway watching the air show. Nice, T-Bone. There's, of course, Allegiant Stadium over there. Got the strip. Oh. Oh, and another A-10. What an awesome flight. Thanks, everyone. Nice, Sash. Glad you enjoyed. Thanks for flying along with us. The Bellagio's fountains going on over there. But Asobo, if you're watching this, you need to bring back the face. Because the Earth and Moon is not cutting this. This is unbelievable. How dare you remove the face? But alright. Go ahead and bail out of autopilot. Gyroscope mode on, and let's do our final landing at Nellis Air Force Base. Oh. Really? You're gonna be picky like that? Okay. Oh. That's not what I wanted to hit either. There we go. Thank you. But now I don't want it. That's fine. All I was wanting to do was do a little bit of something like... Actually, I like this shot. We'll stick with this for a little bit. Ethan, I love career mode. It's where I spend most of my time in the sim. Oof. That sounds beautiful. So does this really not have a... Well, I guess it makes sense to not have one, because you wouldn't be seeing much from right under there anyways. Alright. Bring that power back. Gears deployed. So this must be what Vegas sounds like during Red Flag. When all the stuff goes on with the training and all that. How do you look at your landings after you land? There is no replay mode on PlayStation. That was removed because, like I've said, you're not missing anything from that replay mode. It is terrible. So I'm hoping it's gone because Asobo's going to be bringing their own. That would be nice. Because, yeah, flight control replay is garbage. He's too busy updating the paid one outside the main sim instead of doing anything with the default one that comes with the sim. So I'm hoping they drop it and either work with somebody else or just create their own in-house replay system. Because I've shown it a few times, you're not missing anything. The replay system just sucks. A little minimal or minimum interval landing here, Chris. I like it. It's very minimum. Probably as minimum as you'd want it to be. Again, the share button, that's not replay mode. You're just going to see the same thing you already saw. This is talking about watching back on a replay and actually being able to move the camera around, have different shots and everything like that. Because you're not going to see anything different with just the replay system here. But again, you're not missing a single thing from it. The audio's always messed up. The plane's always stuttering around. It's miserable. That's why I'm not too sad that it's gone. But yeah. And Kembros, thanks for stopping on by. Glad you enjoyed your time flying with us. Thanks for doing that, and enjoy the rest of your evening, or morning, actually. Because with replay mode, you're able to do... Hang on, let me get out of this. You're actually replaying it and watching it back fully instead of just what you already saw. Because that's why using the replay feature is pointless. Because this is for people that are like, okay, I want to watch back on this. And you can just keep replaying the same thing over and over again and getting different angles from it. So hang on, let me showcase what I'm talking about. I'm probably going to go off the runway, but let's say it's like, oh, I want to watch my landing. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to get this shot here and let it go by. You know, stuff like that. But, of course, that is not doable on the PlayStation just yet. It's not really doable on PC or Xbox. I mean, PC probably has third-party stuff you can install, but yeah. Flight control replay is hot garbage. I hope they drop it, because the developer obviously doesn't care about it, because I don't think he's done anything different with it for months on the default one that comes in the sim. And, yeah. Are you still in... Oh, that's Sush now, okay. I was like, what am I looking at here? But very nice. And nice, Chris. Glad you had a great landing. And Dano, glad you had a fun time with the flight. Very much appreciate everybody stopping by. I mean, again, just seeing the amount of people that we've never seen before flying at the same time just never gets old. I mean, just awesome. Let's watch these other landings here. T. Marie. I still hope one of these times we just run into somebody random. And they're like, where are all these people coming from? Let's see Snuss's landing here. I think George is coming in as well. What is Snuss in? Oh, a Vision Jet. Nice. I don't think George is in an A-10. Nope, in a Cessna Corvallis. And then another Vision Jet, but it'll be an A-10. What's that? Oh, it's the sun. Whatever. I wonder, maybe that changes depending on the year. Maybe that's why it's different now. Or the time of year, not the year. Oh, very nice, Snuss. Even though your pilot's sitting on the tail there, but that's okay. Nicely done. Let's see the not A-10 land. Oh, there's a beluga in the air. And not bad, McMedia. And Luis Costa, I love this game. I do too. Happy to hear you're enjoying it. Nope, no collision. There is no damage to the aircraft. Very nice, Sambo. What are you flying? I can't even get a nameplate for you. What in the world? You flying something mysterious here? Oh, there we go. Oh, a goose! Nice. That's always a fun one to fly as well. I need to see this now. Hang on. It must be dependent on the season. No? Alright, I guess I just got rid of my favorite part of the sphere. That's cool. I will write a strongly worded form post. How dare you, Asobo? What happened, Chris? Why did you pause your sim? I was wanting to see your landing. We got Night Sky coming on in here with... Oh, and we're back. Oh, a little bounce there, but not bad. Or at least it looked bouncy on my end, but still, was a great landing. Got an extra 300. Oh. Oh. Then. There we go. Very nice. Anybody else? That name was with us, though. I don't know if it's a view or not, but it's the A5. But it's an A10 on our end. FMJ's in the Boom XB1. Might be coming in for a landing. Will be showing up as an A10, though. Oh, nice, Oliver's. Glad you were able to finally make it in. What was that name? Fed Up Retired? Nice. Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that me? Am I making this mess? Why is there a donut A10 going on? Oh no, it's the A10. Okay. What is this? Thanks for flying, everybody. This was great. Oh, crap, man. But alright, everybody. That was a blast. We have a goose coming on in. I don't know what I'm witnessing right now. This is ridiculous. So, this was fun. I really enjoyed it. This was a great flight all the way from Sedona, Arizona, weaving our way through the Grand Canyon in a nice wide range of aircraft. So I'm glad everybody that was able to partake in the sim had a blast. Thanks for everybody stopping by in the stream as well. I mean, my goodness. It's just such a blast having so many people flying along with us here. Oh, there's FMJ Naboo! Ooh! Oh, I wish the audio wouldn't cut out like that, but it's probably trying to fight with what the heck just happened. Oh my god. Everything's freaking out here, everybody. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed another fantastic flight on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So thanks for stopping on by. And I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.